Welcome to part 51. You might notice a slight continuity error between this part and the last part. That's because I ended the last part on night of the second day, and it's currently dawn of the first day. That's because I didn't want to waste a whole bunch of time trying to do stuff. There's something I had to do on the dawn of the first day. So I just went ahead and played the Song of Time between these parts. So I hope you don't mind. And if you do, I don't really care, because it's not that big of a deal. And you're overreacting. So anyway, so we're gonna go get some rupees. No real reason, I always do when I start a new cycle. I'm currently eating some nuts, so sorry about that. So yeah. I know I said a little bit earlier that I would probably bang up on that third area of the game by part 55, 56. I'm making you a promise now, since I've recorded everything. Not the entire playthrough, but I've recorded everything up until I get to the third area, that we will be gangbanging up in that third area by part 56, midway through part 56. So don't worry, I'm still a gangsta. It's all okay, homies. Okay, enough stupid jokes that don't even make sense. We've just bought a red potion. Why? Because there's a mask that we're gonna need to get that'll make the third area of the game a lot easier. That mask is actually in the fourth area of the game, but after beating the second area of the game, you can actually go to the fourth area and do a little bit of it first, and it'll make the third area a lot easier. That's a nice little, as soon as I remember Epona's song, that's a nice little thing that Nintendo put in so that it's not so hard to replay the game again. Once you play it the first time and realize all that crap's there, then you can beat it faster the second time. Same thing with the bunny hood. I mean, you can get that before the first dungeon. If you played the game normally, you probably wouldn't get it until after the second dungeon, when you get the powder keg, you know? So, another great thing about the design of this game. So, oop, someone's home. Oh, I hate when people come home. I'm gonna have to commentate while people are walking around and everyone always looks at me funny. Anyway, that right there is a real bomb chew, by the way. You've already saw one in the second dungeon, so I don't know why I'm pointing it out now, but it's basically a rat with a bomb on its tail. We're invincible while we're on Epona, which is a problem that wasn't fixed until Twilight Princess, so I'm happy about that, because I, for some reason, always have a hard time jumping these fences. And if we weren't invincible, that would have hurt a lot. But luckily we are. So let's do a complete 360 without even moving our legs, and jump over this fence. You see a guy sitting on that cliff up there, but we're not going to actually do anything with him yet. We're not going to do anything with him yet until we beat the third area, so for now we're just going to kind of go around him. You'll notice there's a mysterious circle of stones here. And a fallen guard in full uniform. Why was he here? I don't know. He never seems to explain, but either way, he's here, and for some reason he's invisible. So since we're the only ones who can see him, we have to help him out. He can't get up. He's fallen and he can't get up. So we're gonna give him some red potion. Thank God I picked up that red potion. This sure would have been annoying without it, right? It's almost like I know what's going to happen. Criswell aside, here's the stone mask. And if you just got that reference, you are God. Not really, but you're pretty cool. Shiro the Stone Soldier. And we helped them as soon as we met him, because I'm Criswell. Now that we have the stone mask, that'll allow us to become invisible to enemies. But for now, I'm just gonna let myself get hit by this bomb. There we go, just as I planned. Now that we're done getting hurt, let's move on ahead to the Icana Graveyard. Once it loads, there we go. So, this is a graveyard next to, well, in the Icana area. Icana being the fourth area of the game. Currently, this is the only Icana blank place that we can go at the moment, so we're just going to be doing everything we can here. This is Dompe the Gravekeeper. For some reason, it's the exact same guy from Ocarina of Time. Same name, everything. I'm not really sure why they decided to do that. I guess the same reason they referenced Dodongo's Cavern. That's the guy's house, and here's a gigantic skeleton. Well, we'll deal with him in part 52.